Hi, this is Mark. Welcome to the Setting Up Value Bands training video. By now, if you've had a chance to watch other training tutorials, you probably have a pretty good idea about what's involved with applying any of the value charts indicators to the charting screen. The first thing we want to do is expand the right side menu. To do this, we simply left-click this arrow positioned to the right of the charting window. The next thing we want to do is left-click on the middle top icon, which represents the Value Charts Indicator suite. In this video, we're interested in applying value bands to our charting window, so we simply left-click the Value Bands indicator icon to apply the indicator to the charting window and to open up the Format Indicator dialog box. Notice that the Value Bands indicator has the same parameters as other Value Charts indicators, including the Value Charts Price window and Price Action Profile. When we click in the text box next to the number of bars parameter, we notice that we are required to enter a value between 5 and 50, just like the other Value Charts indicators. We're going to go ahead and accept the default value of 5 and press the OK button. One thing that might be helpful is for us to also apply a Value Charts Price window to our charting screen, so we can draw some parallels between the Value Bands indicator and the Value Charts Price window. As before, we're going to go ahead and accept the default value of 5 for the number of bars parameter. We no longer need to have the right side menu open, so we can minimize this menu by left-clicking the arrow positioned to the right of the price chart. Notice that the Value Bands indicator essentially superimposes the 5 primary valuation zones over the traditional price chart. One of the advantages of using value bands is you still have the flexibility of selecting the type of price bar for the traditional price chart. Notice we're currently using the open, high, low, close price bars. If we want, we can elect to change this to a line representing the closing values, or a candlestick chart, or if we prefer, a hollow candlestick chart. The way to read a Value Bands chart is essentially the same way we would read a Value Charts Price window. For example, notice in the Value Charts Price window that this Value Charts bar is trading within the significantly undervalued valuation zone. We can also look up and see the corresponding traditional price bar also trading with the lowest portion of the price bar within the significantly undervalued valuation zone. In some cases, the Value Charts Price window makes it a little bit easier to see when bar segments are trading within some of the more extreme valuation zones. However, under certain circumstances, traders may prefer to not have the Value Charts Price window open on their charting screen, and in these cases, the Value Bands indicator communicates essentially the same type of valuation information. For the discussion in this video, I'm going to go ahead and elect to display the open, high, low, close price bars in the traditional price bar window. Notice that we can see by viewing the Value Charts Price window below that the current price of the S&P 500 ETF is trading within the moderately undervalued valuation zone. I'm going to go ahead and minimize or close out the Value Charts Price window in order for us to more clearly see this in the Value Bands indicator. Now that we've expanded the traditional price chart, it's a lot easier for us to see that the current price is trading within the moderately undervalued valuation zone. In order to edit the value bars parameter, we simply follow the same steps as we would for any other Value Charts indicator. I'm going to go ahead and left-click on the indicator title positioned in the upper left-hand corner of the charting window. This opens up the Format Indicator dialog box. Notice that we can go up and change the number of bars value to a larger value. In this case, we'll change it to 21. This will give us a longer term focus of market valuation for the S&P 500 ETF. Notice that the Value Bands indicator adapts to any bar interval that we have displayed in the traditional price chart. For example, we could elect to change our bar interval from 60-minute to 1 minute, and our Value Bands indicator adapts. Again, we could elect to change the bar interval to daily, and once again, the Value Bands indicator adapts. Removing the Value Bands indicator from the charting window is easy. Simply left-click the indicator title This opens up the Format Indicator dialog box. We simply left-click the Delete checkbox and then select OK. This concludes our Setting Up ValueBands training video. Thanks for watching.